Well, on tech business, we visit the billion-dollar marketplace of non-fungible tokens, popularly known as NFTs, to get to know why and how many creators, including our very own Paul Beres, are raking in millions of dollars. Henry Kobler is lead of tech firm Eyes of Africa, and he joins us. Henry, grateful that you could join us. For the purposes of our audience, what are NFTs and why are they becoming popular among creators in Ghana and around the world?
NFTs are exciting, and I'm always excited to see that people are getting into the practical aspects of cryptocurrency and blockchain. So when we talk about NFTs, I could give you like two examples. Ronaldo basically sold his image rights to Peter Lim. And so anytime anybody is using the image of Ronaldo, he basically gets to be paid, and Peter Lim basically gets majority of the shares of the image of Ronaldo. There are quite a number of things that are unique. I think those are unique. There are people that are creating unique artworks and all of that. Any of these are owned to the people that are the original creators. But how do you get to know that somebody really and originally owns this craft? That is what NFT is trying to do within the blockchain sector, where it's creating that originality and assigning that originality to things that are created by the creators or the owners. And so in simple terms, it is only given the leverage where you get to own what you have created, and you can sell it at any time that you want to any other person who gets to own the rights thereafter. There are split pointers within it. There are different contract laws which actually binds it. But the original point is that if I own something, I could relatively sell it on a marketplace, and somebody could just function that up and make some money out of it. There are people that are making money out of this through influence marketing. There are people that are directly selling their own NFTs on different markets across the globe.
Impressive, and of course you have just touched on how the marketplace works. But our very own Paul Beres auctioned their art close to $1 million. How do they get the money? Especially where we see the fact that the engine of NFTs platforms is fueled by cryptocurrency, and we know the Central Bank of Ghana as well has deemed it illegal and unregulated.
Okay, thank you very much. So these guys relatively announced it on YouTube on the 27th of March that they wanted to get into NFTs, and so they were going into a collaboration with the Ukrainian PR community to be able to raise some level of funds for the Ukrainian war. And so by 7th of April, they had actually placed it on the marketplace, and so they actually auctioned it up. And then they had a company called the 3F Music buying it for $1 million. Now, at the time of buy and today, you could realize that even the cryptocurrency amount would have gone high, because when you're looking at the Ethereum value, as at 7th of April, and today you're realizing that now it's actually been past $1 million. It's almost about 1,100,000, right? So that's like a lot of money within the cryptocurrency market. Now, what does it tell us? It basically tells us that, just within a few months, because you've created something, you have something that is to your originality, you can relatively put it up for auction and sell. Now, this is not regulated directly or by Ghanaian Bank of Ghana or by any bank as well. The markets are there. They are regulated by whoever is functioning them, and people get to buy them off the record. And so if they want to even get their money out today, they could decide that they want to just push the money to an account in the US. They could mint it out in Ghana. There's a platform in Ghana that is exchanging Ethereum for Ghana cedis. And so if these guys want $1 million right now, there's somebody in Ghana like PayFlax that could relatively pay them $1 million Ghana cedis and relatively just own the Ethereum. And so that's how the market is really becoming. The whole point is, yes, it's risky and it's unregulated, but people are making it. And the point I always make is that we don't have to sit for the market to determine the pace before we actually get regulations and otherwise to it. We can start looking at policies. We can start looking at a lot of dialogues, a lot of connections in terms of talks where we could look at, does NFT work? Do we have crafts in Ghana that we could sell? There are quite a number of things that are to the credits of Ghana. The Ghana Folklore Authority could even be looking at selling some of the Dinka symbols to raise money for the country. And those are the things that I'm looking at, creative people within the revenue generation models of the government really looking at, because these are pointers. Understand that they were selling the Dinka symbols or any other craft within the tourism sector and all of that as an image, we could be raising a lot of money for it. So yes, it's risky, it's unregulated, but there's a huge opportunity around it. The world is not going to wait for us to think, we will have to put anything out there. So we need to start putting ourselves there. The Bank of Ghana relatively has to start looking at dialogues with people that are within the industry. There are people that are in Ghana that are exchanging Ethereum or Bitcoins in terms of cryptocurrencies for physical monies. And I don't think it's actually illegal business because they are paying their taxes and all of that. But we could be looking at the opportunities there. These guys had a good one. They've already donated $250,000 because the influence marketer to it was a Ukrainian PR community.
Yeah.
So $250,000 out of this amount is relatively going to them. And that's a country. Taking up $250,000 is a good deal for the Ukrainian government. And that's coming from a Ghanaian. And so we're looking at opportunities that Ghanaians could relatively make out of NFTs. There are lots of people that are selling music. Osibise's music could be on NFT and could raise as huge as money. Kenaisebe's craft. All of these things can actually be sold on NFTs, and we could be making some good money from them.
Henry Kovler, as always, grateful that you could join me for a discussion on NFTs. We're going to be doing the same next week, Wednesday as well, on Money Lab, and on Friday as well. Please be with us.